Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing you the developments shaping markets, capital access, and business decision-making across Jamaica and the region. Let's get into the stories that matter. National Commercial Bank Jamaica has announced a leadership transition, which will see the departure of CEO Bruce Bowen and the promotion of Cherie Martin to fill his vacancy. The announcement was made Monday morning by NCBJ Chairman Robert Almeida in a letter to team members. In that letter, Almeida noted that in 2023, Bowen was appointed to guide the bank through a critical turnaround period, noting, and I quote, "That phase of work is now largely complete, and as we move into the next stage of sustainable growth, Bruce will be leaving the organization on February 28, 2026 to pursue other interests. We thank him sincerely for his leadership and contribution during this important period in the bank's journey." End quote. As Bowen will be proceeding on vacation leave prior to his departure, Almeida announced that Martin, the current Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, has been appointed to act as Interim Chief Executive Officer of NCB effective January 19. Statistical Institute of Jamaica Deputy Director General and Director of Surveys Dr. Natalie Simpson, during Statin's quarterly press briefing at the AC Hotel, Kingston, on Thursday, January 15, shares trends in Jamaica's employment landscape. There were 126,700 persons employed in the occupation group Clerical Support Workers in October 2025, reflecting the largest decrease in employment of 11.2% compared to October 2024. Among craft and related trades workers, employment stood at 160,000 persons, representing a decrease of 11,700 persons, of which 8,900 were males, Statin outlined. And it continued that despite overall decline, notable gains were recorded among managers, where employment increased by 19.3% to 101,400 persons. More persons were also employed as technicians and associate professionals, resulting in a total of 94,300 in October 2025. There was also a notable reduction in the real estate and other business services industry of 10,400 individuals, resulting in approximately 155,000 individuals employed. Statin also highlighted that the second largest decline in employment occurred in the arts, entertainment, recreation, and other services, with 6,400 persons leaving that segment and 117,000 remaining. Statin noted that what saw some increases were accommodation and food services activities, which increased by 7,900, and education, human health, and social work activities, which increased by 6,900 persons. For the trading period of January 19, 2026, the most actively traded securities were Edufocal Limited with 6,704,724 units, or 22.51% of market sales activities. Trans Jamaica Highway Limited with 6,159,444 units, representing 20.68% of market sales activities. Ken Tire Holdings Jamaica Limited with 3,871,473 units, representing 13% of market sales activities. Investor activity remained concentrated in transportation, construction, and distribution plays, signaling continued interest in dividend-producing and strategic assets. Turning to the foreign exchange market, based on Bank of Jamaica data for January 19, 2026, Forex traders recorded significant activity with strong demand across major currencies. For the US dollar, trading margins reflected steady liquidity, with the US selling at $158.26 and buying at $156.28. For the Canadian dollar, moderate gains supported by $6.69 in transaction spreads. The Canadian dollar sold for $115.29 and was bought for $108.60. For the British pound, their continued volatility offered short-term trading opportunities of $4.19 in profits for the bank. The British pound sold for $212.43 and was bought for $208.24. These movements underscore the importance of cash flow timing and currency awareness for businesses managing import costs, debt servicing, or overseas exposure. For our credit report tip of the day, did you know that you can sometimes access cash through the stock market without using your credit report? While a strong credit profile is often seen as the main gateway to opportunity, it is not the only way to unlock leverage. If you own shares, your stock portfolio can be used as collateral to access cash without selling your investments, a strategy known as pledging shares. Whether your holdings are listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange, Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange, Barbados Stock Exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, or the Toronto Stock Exchange, the principle is the same. If your shares have value, they can be used to secure a loan or credit facility. This approach focuses on the value of your assets rather than your credit history, allowing your investments to remain intact while providing liquidity for growth, expansion, or new income opportunities. Until next time, stay informed, stay intentional, and keep building forward. See you soon.